This is the all-new Toyota Corolla Altis. Toyota is the top-selling brand in Singapore, clocking in more than 2,800 sales in first half 2023. And today, we'll discuss if $5,000 per month take-home is enough to comfortably own it or not. Hi guys, welcome back. Today, we'll be discussing about car purchase and car ownership. And let's use this hypothetical example of Mr. James. James is 28 years old this year and looking to buy his first car for his family and also for his new sales job. He's just gotten a raise and right now earns $5,000 in take-home pay. Now, James is fairly prudent a guy. He's been looking for a small car and he's been actually saving up quite well, saving $2,500 of his take-home pay over the last 1 to 2 years. That means his total other expenses are only $2,500. Just nice right now, COE prices for smaller cars have dropped yet again. Cat A COE for the latest bidding is only at $85,000. In fact, right now if James were to buy his car, the Cat A COE price will be back as low as February 2023, where James actually delayed his purchase after considering what Mr. Josh Tan had to say. So in this 10 months, James has actually saved up an extra $25,000. Well done, James, and I understand that you're a bit shy to go down to the showroom, and I understand that you're also probably quite unsure whether to finally pull the trigger and buy this car that you've been thinking of all these years. So let me help you with some of my research. In any case, if you are also a first-time buyer, afraid of going down to the showroom, please bring someone experienced along with you to the showroom. Bring your dad along, bring your older sister along. That's actually what I did. Because when someone is wiser and more experienced, they won't be so attracted by all the glittery stuff and all the sales pitches that the car dealer is going to send in your direction. Don't just bring your girlfriend or don't just bring your best friend along, because if they are inexperienced also, they might get charmed. Very frequently in car showrooms, people spend an extra $1,000 just for special color. Very often, they also spend extra $2,000 just for an extra sports rim, etc. So if you are new to buying cars, take note of this tip. Today, we'll be discussing from a place that a car is a possible necessity. It can help in the sales role and it can help in the family needs. But again, special color, sports rims, those are definitely wants and not a need. So let's go to Toyota's website, how about that, to see the latest Toyota Corolla Altis selling price. Currently, it's retailing at $158,388. My question to this is, if COE prices continue to trend downwards, will this price also drop? I'm keen to find out myself, but let's assume that we can buy it at this price today. So the first question that James will have to consider, correct, is whether to take a car loan or not. Personally, I'll definitely vote to avoid the car loan at all costs. Car loans are expensive in terms of effective interest. In a minute, I'll show you the cheapest car loan, but whatever you see there, you might need to times 2 to it, because car loans, unlike other loans, use simple interest. And they are very costly even to pay it off early. Many a times, we sell away our cars before that 7 or 10 year mark. So if James in this instance has $158,000 saved up, I would suggest actually to all in and pay that car off. That means that he's depleting his cash, correct? And that means there's no more emergency funds. But again, based on situation, if he's saving up well, building back up the emergency funds could just be a simple couple of months only. That would be my suggestion, but let's go with the more conventional route. James, in this instance, is going to take a car loan. In fact, for smaller cars like Toyota Corolla Altis, James can take a 70% loan for 7 years. Now, at that purchasing price of $158,388, the down payment that James will need to make is $47,516. That is 30%. Then the remaining $110,871, James can take a car loan. From a rough search, I can see that the possible cheapest loan comes from Hong Leong Finance Car Loan. Of course, if you are taking a car loan today, do double check on their terms and conditions, because sometimes they may not be reflected in a comparison website. If this were to be true, at this car loan size of $110,000 plus, James will be paying $1,530 each month to service that car loan. Now, just now you mentioned that James is saving $2,500, correct? And if $1,530 is now towards the car loan, I think the equation is in trouble already. So quite simple, $5,000 take home simply cannot afford such a car loan comfortably. I hate to put it so bluntly because there are stories like this of someone who bought a second-hand car that cost way less but still got into financial trouble. That is also why many are gearing towards car sharing, because that would definitely be cheaper than owning a car yourself. But we're not going to give up, correct? We're going to persevere in this equation. What if James has a wife and he's looking to share this as a family car? They have a young child coming, and they'll definitely allow them to commute to grandparents' house and to work way faster and way more conveniently. So let's persevere in our equation to discover the entire running cost of owning a Toyota Corolla Altis as a starting car. Up first is the total miscellaneous costs, and they include parking charges and ERP costs. I've went to pull up from HDB's website. It is quite possible that the current rates are about $95 a month. So let's take that figure and add on rough parking charges in malls, ERP costs depending on where James stays and where James works. The total miscellaneous cost could be about $270 per month. Secondly, petrol costs. Now this is a new car, correct? And I'm also very curious about Toyota Corolla Altis. I once used to drive this car, so it's always held a special place in my heart. If we were to see this particular model, we would realize that the fuel consumption per 100 kilometers is only at 6.4 liters. That is a pretty efficient car. But if you were to buy the hybrid model instead, you would realize that the fuel efficiency is even higher because the consumption per 100 kilometers is only at 4.4 liters. However, this hybrid Toyota Corolla Altis is at a 1800cc. As of this time of filming, there could be subsidies for purchasing this hybrid car because this will be under the A2 ban. But moving forward, if you are viewing this in 2024, A2 ban subsidies will drop to $5,000 only. Do check with the dealer first before you commit to anything, and compare again between the hybrid as well as the full petrol one. But for today's discussion, let's go with the full petrol one, which is slightly cheaper. Up next, the third running cost per month is actually road tax. If you were to use the 1600cc petrol Toyota Corolla Altis, we would realize that the 12-month road tax will be $744. That equates to $65 per month. Yet another cost, but that's still not the last one. Up next for James to take note is actually insurance cost. Now you viewing this, you may be an experienced driver. You may have seen no claims discount of 50%. Therefore, your insurance premium isn't that high. But for today's case, James, he is a new driver, correct? He doesn't have any NCD discount, which is very powerful. I've actually done the homework for James, and this is actually quoted from income. If James does not have any no claims discount, at this current age, James will be paying at least $2,627 for the insurance per year. Wow! Do take note again, this is an unavoidable cost, and that will equate to $220 per month just for the car insurance. This no claim discount part is also a point to note for any one of you thinking of converting your car to a private hire. The no claims discount does not follow because that becomes a commercial car already. But back to the point for James, if he's buying this first car, Toyota Corolla Altis, for his needs, the insurance cost that we need to add in is $220 per month. That's still not the final amount that we need to add in. There's still something hidden. Something that new car owners don't expect, but seasoned car owners understand. And that is actually in maintenance and running costs. When you buy a car, typically there are service packages. But after service packages expire, you need to buy new service packages. You need to pay for filter change and stuff. Car batteries, they only last 1 to 1.5 years, and they cost $100 plus. Tires, depending on what kind of usage, they last typically 1 to 2 years. And a tire change for 4 will easily be at least $500. That is why in this hidden running cost, let's put ongoing monthly charges to be $100 per month. So let's tabulate. $270 for miscellaneous charges, $250 for petrol costs, $65 for road tax, $220 for insurance costs, $100 for hidden maintenance costs. All in all, James will need to prepare at least $905 per month. That still doesn't include car wash costs, correct? Right now it's $8 or $10 if James wants to wash his car every single month. And just now we said $1,530 for car loan. If we add these two figures together, James, you have to be prepared for $2,435 per month for the entire running cost once you get that new spanking car on board. Hopefully you like this sharing, and hopefully you like all this tabulation of figures. Smash the like button because it's taken our team hours to prepare this presentation, and I have more information to share with you. We mentioned that James, if he's able to share this cost with his wife, who is also working and earning an equivalent income, then this per month running cost could be divided by 2. That means $2,435 per month. If it's shared between 2 people, and if we mark it up a little bit, that means each will need to shoulder $1,250 per month. Just now we said that James, he earns $5,000 in terms of take home. He spends $2,500 per month, and now he has to take on $1,250 for the car. That leaves James with a remaining $1,250 that can be force safe. Now this is vitally important because, as the saying goes, pay yourself first. Pay yourself first means the first 20% of your income needs to be saved up, regardless of whatever you do with car and houses. At this current rate, then it's possible for James to save up 20% of his take-home pay. He needs a spouse or family member to shoulder half of their car expenses together. Hopefully I've given you a thorough breakdown, especially if you're looking to buy your own first car. And I'd like to conclude with this previous chart again. This is actually a COE quota and COE price chart for Cat A cars. I would like to draw attention again that COE goes in cycles. The last peak was in 2013-2014. Right now, that is close to the 10-year cycle already. So if you're in the same shoes as James, I'd like to urge you to be patient with your car purchase and continue to be prudent. With that, I'll sign off and see you in a future video. Take care as always. Goodbye.